What is up, YouTube? I'm on the Des Plaines River just fishing for some pike, and today I wanted to do a review on my motor. I probably had this motor for about 2 to 3 months now. I've used it about 20 to 30 times. The kayak I have here is a Feel Free lure. It's a 11.5 and it's the V1, so it's the older model. It was on sale. I think I got it for like 800 bucks. Lift it up, you just hit the lever back here and you can raise it out of the water. So it's a very nice motor. It is brushless. It's the Haswing 1.0 12 volt, so it takes a regular 12 volt battery and it's equivalent to 1 horsepower. It has a little battery gauge here and lets you know if the battery is getting below 50. First it'll let you know if it's between 50 and 100, then the 100 will turn off. Then if it's below 50, the 50 will turn off, and then it'll let you know when you're at 20% as well. The battery box is a Newport vessel. That just keeps my 55 amp hour lithium pros battery in there. The motor weighs, I think, around 15 pounds. So I made this bracket right here for the motor, and I kind of counterweight it with the battery, and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, I can stand up and fish and cast. It's no problem. Holy shit. But then again, this kayak is pretty dang stable. Let's see how it works. It has a telescoping handle and it has a bunch of speeds here, and when you go through the speeds, it doesn't click into the speeds, so it's really smooth. So if we go full blast, the motor isn't in the water all the way because it's kind of shallow here, but it goes pretty quick. I would say around 5 to 6 miles an hour without a doubt. I did have a water snake that I could compare it to, and the water snake was not nearly as fast as this. So this motor cost me $299, I believe it was, $299 straight from Haswing, shipped to my door. It does have, I think, a 2-year warranty, which is awesome. But yeah, after using it about 20-30 times, I would say it's been working excellent for me. It's very fast. Say you want to adjust the height of the motor, you just loosen this up here, loosen this up, and you can put it lower in the water, higher in the water. And I think this length of shaft is about perfect for the kayak, because when I'm fishing a deeper part of the river or in a lake, I'm pretty much up to here, so I only have this much play left. And this handle moves up and down. You could actually lock it up right here with this lever, but I actually like the capability of moving it around. It seems kind of flimsy, but you know what, it hasn't broken yet, and I've used the crap out of it. Although I haven't did like a full year with this motor, or 2 years, so I'm curious to see if this will fall apart from using it all the time. So far it's been working excellent. It hasn't gotten loose, hasn't gotten tight, it's just been working well. But it is a little heavier than my water snake. My water snake was only, I believe, 7 pounds. This one is about 14 to 15, so it's twice as heavy, but it's not that much of a difference, guys. I have no trouble with it. The only mods I have made to this motor is the connections at the ends here. So I actually cut the connections. That way, if I bottom out and my this is a break off bracket I made, so if I hit something really hard, rather than flipping me and the kayak, it's just gonna break off and the motor will just go in the water. I'd rather lose the motor and come back, pick it up. Maybe I can get it warranted or whatnot, still keep it for parts. Maybe it'll still work, who knows. But I'd rather have that happen than it flip me or something like that. But yeah, that way, if the motor falls off, these can just pull out. If these were not cut, then they wouldn't pull out, and basically I'll either lose my battery or it'll flip me, because this is tied down pretty tight here. And it does beep when you first initially connect it like that. Also, what's great about this motor is if you bottom out and hit something, the motor automatically shuts off. And then turn it back on, you just got to go back to 0 and then you're going. The 3-prop blade does have a little fin on the bottom in case you bottom out, and I've bottomed out a couple times already and no problems. So the only other mod that I want to do to the kayak is create something that I can push down, like with this bracket. Maybe just screw it onto the bracket or glue it on that will actually hold this lever in. That way, when I'm going forward and I do bottom out, the motor will just lift up like that. And of course, when I'm at the spot and I'm reversing and everything, I can just lift this up and it's good to go. Because the river is filled with rocks, stumps, and other crap. So this circle, actually, once you lift it up, it unlocks the motor, and it could come up like that. Then when you're reversing, you just put that down but going downriver, I will leave the circle up in case I hit something. That's pretty nice. That's a very nice option on this motor. But besides that, I don't want to do any other mods. And the reverse is awesome on this as well. It moves quick, almost too quick. I don't even want to go full power. It's going to splash everywhere. It's going to see that? Putting water in my kayak. And when the water is deeper, when the motor is deeper in the water, it's really quiet. Right now it's up, and it's not so quiet. And the main reason I did upgrade this motor is because the water snake was nice, but literally I can go through a prop in a week if I just hit something a couple times. Other times the prop would last me a month or two, but I would always have to be careful. With this motor, I don't have to be careful. The prop doesn't even hit, and even if it does, nothing happens to it. It's a much thicker, better material. So that's what's good about this motor. I won't be going through props, and the most importantly, I'm moving much faster up and down river. A quick video of my old motors that just went to crap. Nothing against Water Snake. Their customer service has been excellent, but like I said, I went through these props, and even little chips on these props will make them go super slow. There's a new one, and then there's another new one that I had left, these two. And after a year, I go through about 6 of these, and they're 20 bucks a piece. So here's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 bucks. So that's the cost of a whole new Water Snake, basically, in a year of props. So that's another reason why I'm switching from Water Snake. And I've had problems with the buttons melting. I've had water leaking into the housings of the motor. So I'm done with it. These clamps, how you put it onto the actual bracket. It's really easy to do, and they move all different directions. So yeah, they're really nice and durable. The plastic seems really durable as well. This bracket itself is nice and thick, really easy to lift up and down with the handle. You don't have to unscrew or anything, you just grab it and lift it. So when you're getting near shore, I just put this handle up, put this down, and I can get out easily. I can dock the boat, do whatever I need to do. It does drain more power, since it is I think it's a 55-pound thrust compared to my Water Snake that was a 24-pound thrust. But my Water Snake, even when I was going slow speeds, it was still draining the same amount of amps no matter how fast I was going. This one actually has a regulator, so I'm only going half speed. It's only draining half the amps. So it does save a lot of battery power. I also like the fact that this is a brushless motor. It's much quieter, and it's much more efficient for the battery itself. So that is really cool as well. But yeah, guys, that's my review for this motor. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, and until the next one, peace.